Frank wanted to replace Fry and even sleep with Leela. How insignificant Frank was. He'd only been a few minutes late boarding the ship, but his co-workers forgot him, stranding him on this planet. They left him there, completely forgotten, for 23 whole years. It wasn't until they planned another vacation to the planet that they remembered Frank had been left behind. They quickly flew back to the garbage planet and sure enough, found him there. Over those 23 years, Frank had built a shelter out of old books and survived by eating bugs. Now Frank was finally rescued, but his mindset had undergone a drastic change during that time. He put on Fry's clothes and came up with a bold plan, his eyes darting wildly as he plotted to take Fry's place entirely. He hypnotized everyone, making his co-workers mistake him for Fry, and the real Fry was left stranded on the planet. Frank tried to take over Fry's life completely, even attempting to sleep with Leela, but Leela felt something was off about Fry and politely turned down his date invitation. Soon, Hermes noticed it too. The company's performance had improved lately, and that strange smell around Fry was gone. The current Fry was unusually hardworking, taking on all the chores by himself. Professor Farnsworth realized these changes in Fry had started right after they'd returned from the garbage planet. Everyone figured something weird must have happened to Fry on that garbage planet. To investigate, the group headed back. A familiar figure appeared before them, but everyone was still hypnotized by Frank and couldn't recognize that the man in front of them was the real Fry.
He is Fry.
No, I is Fry, and I can prove it. Here's a photo of me and Bender.
To prove his identity, Fry pulled out a cherished photo he kept, finally jogging everyone's memories. Seeing his hypnosis broken, Frank finally explained his motives. During those 23 years of isolation, he'd been studying a book on eye hypnosis. He'd read it thousands of times until he'd mastered the skill to replace Fry successfully. But Fry was still confused. Why him? Frank replied, because you have the life I've always dreamed of. Those days had been the happiest of Frank's life. Then Frank pulled a gun and declared, since my plan failed, I'm gonna make you feel what it's like to be abandoned too. He started the ship, planning to leave alone, but he didn't know how to fly it and crashed into a pile of books. Facing Frank's attack, Professor Farnsworth signaled everyone to sneak into the ship through the exhaust pipes. Bender found a bottle of chili powder and planned to make a chili bomb, but the next second, he forgot what he was doing.